Hey everyone, Jeff coming at you from my channel, Comics and Tattoos, and today I have another comic book unboxing for you, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, Jeff coming at you from my channel, Comics and Tattoos, and today I have another comic book unboxing for you. Today I have 25 submission of all #1 issues, and I've got some hits and a few misses, so I'm going to share them with you coming up. I did have to open up the box a couple days ago and inspect these a little bit because the box was a little damaged. I came home to see this. So it went all the way through the corrugation, and to my surprise, none of the books appear to be damaged from what I've seen when I kind of pulled some of the random books out to look at them. So I've been pretty lucky with some of the shipments from CGC that they've not been damaged. I've seen a couple videos out there that people have not been as lucky as I. So good thing. The FedEx man literally drops and runs without even knocking on the door. So I'm just going to try to pull some of these out randomly, and I'll show what I got. Just to note, the fair market values are based on Go Collect, gocollect.com, based on the grade and at the time of this recording. So those do fluctuate up and down. So FYI. First up, this is Gargoyles #1, and it has a kind of a foil on the top. I didn't think they were able to press it, but they did charge me for it. Big book in a 9.8. I think it goes for like $600 plus in a 9.8. That'll be a spec book. Cool cartoon back in the day. Do think it does have some potential. Got a 9.6. Still happy. Very nostalgic. You will notice that I do have a bunch of nostalgic books. So good spec. 9.8 would have been nice, but it's all good. Next up, House of X1. Yes, House of X1. Got this from the local LCS. Thought it was decent. FYI, I did a pre-screen on this shipment. So I decided to choose anything 9.0 and above. But after looking at a couple of the 9.0s and the 9.2s, maybe I should have done a 9.4 pre-screen. Got a 9.0. There's only grading notes for the 2 9.0s, and this one said it had fingerprints on it. So interesting, because I bought it and I didn't even read it. So I didn't even take it out of the bag. So, okay. It's all good. So I'm not going to open them, but I already know these are the ones that were rejected, and it was a New Mutants 1 and a Teen Titans 1. Of course, no notes, but it's all good. New Mutants isn't the first appearance. I'd like to have the Marvel Graphics 4. Looked at it a few times, but again, with the black cover, that can be difficult sometimes, but it is on my wish list. Okay, next up, Justice League Dark. Let's see here. Not a huge DC fan, but I really love the cover. Really cool. Looked at it a few times. There had been, talk of a movie and that kind of thing. Ended up getting this and the variant copy for $30 delivered with tax. So I saw it, thought it was a good deal. Went ahead and got it. Didn't submit the variant because it just doesn't have the same value as this one, and was very happy to see a 9.8 on this. So I understand that this book goes up and down in value, but very happy with the fair market value based on Go Collect at this time. Next up, New Mutants 1 from January of 2020. Beautiful art germ cover. Love the character. Love some of Art Germ's covers, and you will see some of those coming up. I do have a few more coming in, and very happy with a 9.8. Picked it up at the local LCS for really cheap, so very happy with that. Web of Spider-Man 1. Not a real huge book at this time. Again, local LCS, under 20 bucks. Thought I'd send it in. Always, Spider-Man's always good. 9.4, not terrible. 9.4 still 9 near mint. Next up, Wolverine, the Best There Is, from 2011. I picked this book up because I had saw it on a very rare variant list. Delato, thought it was really cool painting looking cover. 9.6. Couldn't really find too much on Go Collect or selling value for it. Still a cool cover, still awesome book. I'm going to hang on to it. Very cool. Next up, A-Force 1. Still spec and rumor that She-Hulk will lead to an A-Force movie. Cool moment in Endgame when all the female warriors came, where heroes came together and kind of rushed. Very cool. Love the female characters. 9.6. Would have liked a 9.8, but 9.6 ain't terrible. Still cool issue. Next up, Uncanny X-Men 1 from 2019. A cool Cockrum wraparound. Stuff, this really brings me back to the 80s. Again, kind of nostalgic for the early X-Men issues. This came all the way from Canada. I paid 99 cents plus $12 shipping, so 13 bucks. Very happy with that. And a 9.8. Very happy, very cool with that. Next up, Love is Love. This is the first authorized Harry Potter in a book. This is a IDW book that was for charity. A bunch of artists came together and donated their time to benefit the Pulse nightclub shooting victims' families. This was all over all the countdowns. I bought this before it started getting hot. Literally cover price is $3.99. Oh, this is $9.99, but yeah, I got it for $3.99 plus shipping. FYI, you want the second print because the second print actually came out before the first print due to COVID and the issues. It even says distributed before first printing. So again, if you want that, this is spec. Jim Lee, Harry Potter. I'll flash the picture up on the screen. Love Harry Potter and Jim Lee, so I thought I'd take a definitely spec on that. 9.8. I have seen this sell anywhere from like $50 to $500. And I looked it up the other day, it just sold for $177. So Go Collect only shows like $40, but I don't know where they're getting their information from, but still a cool issue, very cool. And I have another one of those coming through. Next up, Agents of Atlas 1. I got this after watching a very popular Comic Top 10 show. Spec'd on it and said, oh, everybody, you got to have this issue. Jumped on eBay real quick. Bought it for $11 with tax and shipping. And I just kind of thought, oh, okay. So this is one of those instances, 9.8, that really paid off. So some people say that by the time it's on a top 10 list that it's too late to buy it, but that is not always the case. So lucky I did get the 9.8, but very cool issue. I could see an Asian team becoming very popular. China is the second biggest box office in the world. So again, could, Silk's already around. Shang-Chi about to come out, so cool book. Next up, House of X1. This is a Perillo variant, limited to 500 copies. This is my second set. I'm a huge Phoenix fan. Just absolutely love this. My first set was a 9.8 and a 9.6, so of course I wanted those 9.8s. So, and happy to see the 9.8. Very cool book. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Love that. Instant Perillo fan. And to go with that, House of X1. The other side of the coin, terribles. Let me figure out how this glare is. What am I doing here? In front of the mic. Mic better. Okay. Again, very cool cover. This was when I got the 9.6 on, and very happy to see I got the 9.8. So came with COAs, little Perillo signature down here on the bottom. Very cool issues. Absolutely love these. Next up, Paper Girls 1. Don't really know too much about this, but this was part of a lot I got for 4 different books. I think I got them for like $40. Supposedly this is, I believe it's a Netflix or an Amazon, Hulu, Amazon deal going through to be shown. 9.0. So this book is hardly worth what it paid to get it cleaned and graded. And again, it's either said fingerprints or spine ticks and creases, but I didn't really see much wrong with it. And yeah, I don't know, but win some, you lose some. Next up, Static Shock 1. Again, watching a popular comic book show, and Michael B. Jordan is supposed to be attached to produce this movie. My understanding, it was the first Black superhero cartoon. I bought this again after the top 10. Careful, because sometimes after that's been released, it can really be a red ocean where the prices are just spiking. Everybody's trying to sell them for top dollar. So I did pay about $100 for it. Did get the 9.8, and very happy with that. And when the movie comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes even higher. But yep, this will be one that will be going up on my wall. Got a bunch of new track up on the wall, and I'm excited to add more books up on my wall. Next up, crossover number 1. This is a foil version with Peach Momoko. This was definitely a FOMO buy for me. Last summer coming out, Peach Momoko was really big. Same with Donnie Cates. Yep, Donnie Cates. So between Donnie Cates and Peach Momoko, I really didn't think that, I thought this would be a good buy. Don't see too many sales for this, so I'm guessing about the $100 range, but cool book. Oh, the glare is terrible. Next up, Spider-Verse is hot. Spider-Man Noir. Very cool cover. Again, paid about $100 for this. Got another one coming through. Saw it going for less than what I paid for this one, and I couldn't let that happen. But 9.4, very happy with the grade and the value on that. Again, big book in a 9.8, but the black covers can be hard. So still cool. Still one of the ones. I think I had another one coming up that might be a little higher, but again, cool book. Definitely gonna save that. Next up, Strange Academy 1. Definitely specking on the Strange Academy 1. I have all in total, all coming through 5 of the copies. So definitely specking on Strange Academy 1. Definitely could be a Harry Potter kind of deal if they were to do that in the movie. I think it could be hugely successful. Yeah, successful. 9.8. Very happy with that. Next up, the other Strange Academy #1, Emily Blunt cover. This is the Art Adams variant. Love some of his work. 9.6. Still very cool. And the third one in this batch, Strange Academy 1, the Humberto Ramos wraparound cover. Paid about $50 for this one, I think. eBay, and a 9.6. Still very happy with that. Next up, West Coast Avengers 1. Found this at the local LCS, and I thought it looked really nice, especially for a black cover. This is not the first appearance of West Coast Avengers, as they did have a 4-part limited series. Talk, about the Netflix series that they could possibly be building to West Coast Avengers, which I could see possibly happening. 9.2. Not really big value currently at that value, but again, some you lose some. Next up, Batman Beyond. Definitely a book that this is not the original, this is the origin issue, so I think it's a reprint. Got to watch down here. This is a blank spot that some have store stamps on, so I paid a little bit of a premium because I didn't want the store stamp on it. This was popping because they were talking about Michael Keaton possibly being the older Batman in the TV adaptation or movie adaptation. With Michael Keaton confirmed for the Flash, I could see this possibly happening. So the originals, especially the newsstand, are pretty expensive. These still hold some value. 9.4, still near mint, still a pretty cool copy. Next up, Excalibur 1. Anybody from knows my channel knows I'm a huge Phoenix fan. This was from my personal collection way back in the day. Had a couple spine ticks. I didn't think it really looked too bad. Loved Art Adams. Alan Davis. Yep, thought that was right. Alan Davis, loved his run on here. Loved his artwork, the way he did the Phoenix and stuff. Cool wraparound. More Phoenix stuff. 9.0. Again, not a big book, especially in a lower value, lower grade. Guy at work gave me a better copy when we talked about it, and I'm probably going to submit that, and I definitely would like a 9.8 or a better grade in this one. Just very cool. I do have this couple special editions that they did before this book, so might be looking at those too. And last but not least, Black Panther 1, Dark Reign. Big spec book, beautiful J. Scott Campbell, first Shuri as Black Panther. Speculation that possibly Shuri would become the next Black Panther due to Chadwick Boseman dying. Beautiful cover, love the art on this. Again, big book in a 9.8. Still happy with the 9.4. Very cool. So I have another one coming through. Some big spec books, some of the biggest submission that I've put in, still 25 books, but a lot of modern keys. Kamala, Miles, Riri, yeah, lots. So I took a peek at the grades and some of the values, and I was so excited that I took my brother out drinking to celebrate. So it's that good. So stick around. Like, comment, and share. And again, the best books to buy are the books that you like. Peace out.